So we're up to the official time. So this is COMSC 142, Computer Architecture and Organization, and what it is an assembly language class. Assembly language is the raw language. It's the way humans view raw machine codes. You understand exactly how machines go. Now, students who want to add, sure, I'm happy to add anybody. Make an online add request, and I will approve it. I saw 5 people on the waiting list, but you have to make some kind of official add request. I hope you people know how to do it, because I can't see how it looks from the student's point of view here. But I think it's the same. I did this last semester at Los Medanos. I think I just have to wait for you to make a request, and then I can approve them. So there's room for anybody that wants to get in. All right, and let me answer some frequently asked questions. You do not need to show up for these live streams. There's no face-to-face meetings in class. This is online only, but I do have these meetings, but they're optional. If you don't want or you can't attend these meetings live, I'm recording them all, and I'll put videos on this page. So the most important thing for you to know is this URL, samsclass.info. I'm putting it in the Twitch chat. This is where all my classes start from, because I've been teaching online since long before there was Canvas. So I have my own system, and although I use Canvas, I don't use it very much because I just got used to doing it my way before they invented Canvas. So go to samsclass.info and then click on your class, which is here, COMSC 142, and then you get to the page. And so what we're going to do here is there are several things you can do in this class. Attendance is not graded. You do not need to attend, and you don't get points for attending, although I like having you here. And by the way, there is extra credit in the form of Kahoots that you can only earn if you attend live, but it's optional. And so there's a textbook, which is free online. And by the way, very good. I was very pleased to see some computer scientists from major universities have just written a wonderful book teaching you assembly code, which is what we came here. Yeah, people can't hear me. Other people can hear me. Yeah, let me know. It must be your system, I guess. I appreciate you helping each other in the chat. Anyway, so this book is great, and we're going to cover a lot of material from here. Basically, we're going to start with C, because C was the language that was written a long time ago to be very close to assembler, and then we're just going to go into assembler and all the modern forms of assembler, 32-bit Intel, 64-bit Intel, and 64-bit ARM. These are the most important hardware processors in use now, and we're going to learn to code all 3 of them. So that's the main point of the course there. And so you have a free textbook. You should read chapters and then take quizzes in Canvas. Now, I'm not using the Los Medanos College Canvas server. I've learned when teaching at City College San Francisco, where I'm a full-time professor, that I don't like using official college Canvas servers because the way colleges run these things is very bad. I prefer to use another server that's more under my control. So you have to go enroll here, and I'll help students later if they need help with this. You'll have to make a new account on this server. It's a free server available, and then you can view the course. You enroll in the course, then you can view the course. And so let me just show you what the course looks like. I should have already be logged in here. Yeah, so you'll see in here a Canvas, and it's got labels for the section, but there's nothing in behind them. You just click on them. The only thing you can do in here is take quizzes, and actually, I'm going to get rid of these assignments. You're not supposed to turn anything in here. I'll talk to my assistant to set this up. You don't turn any assignments in here. I'll show you how you turn them in. But the only thing you use this for is quizzes and discussions. All right. Having issues getting into the course, I tried to enroll here and was told my email is already in use. Then I tried to log in and see the course, but it said access denied. That could have been because it hadn't yet been published. The course only became available yesterday. So if that keeps happening, let me know. And after the lecture, I'll open Zoom and you can share your screen and we can debug these things. Anyway, so this is what you have. And the only thing you're going to do in here is take quizzes and turn in weekly discussions. And let me talk about the grading. So the way this works is there's some points you can earn, some from quizzes and some from discussions, but those are relatively small. The most important part of this class is the hands-on projects. That's why we all came here. And there's a lot of them. And you get them graded right here. This is a capture the flag contest like a video game. You get here by just clicking projects on the main class page. It just scrolls down to them. And so you do a project, and when you go to a project, there are some instructions, another page of instructions. You get your Linux machine going for this one, and when you're done, you execute this command, and it will give you output like this. And the part of this, the green border, tells you this is where a flag is. And if you haven't done this before, this is really good to learn. This is the standard for the information security community. Capture the flag contests are what everybody uses to learn in this business. And so you, the part covered by green mask is the flag. There's a couple of words there. See, the ED 30.1, those words are what you have to turn in. And the way you turn them in is you enter flags here. Now, you choose the right challenge, which is ED 30.1, and then you choose your name here. Now, if you pre-registered in the course, I've already entered your name, and just choose the last 4 digits of your student ID. If you're adding, or for some reason you're not on the list, you can create a register a new user here with any name you like. Please put your real name in there, though. It won't be exposed to anybody but me, but I need to have your real name so I can tell who's earning the points. And then you enter the flag here and submit it. And it'll score your points here, so you don't need to turn in anything for homework except just filling flags in here. Like I say, this is the standard in the industry, and it's like a video game. So let's see, and nobody's on here yet, but it won't be long before people start getting scores there. And so I'll have a rubric of how many points you need. If you get 90% of the required points, you get an A, and 80% a B, and so on. The reason I don't have that up yet is a new course, and I haven't got all the projects up yet. But notice, most of the projects have an extra credit part. Like this one has a 40 points required and then 75 more extra. This one has 20 points required and 49 more extra. So you can get a lot of extra credit here. That's why I say the most important thing is doing the hands-on projects. If you don't want to do the weekly discussions, you can just get more points from hands-on projects and replace them. As long as you get a certain total number of points, which is just going to be the total of the quizzes, discussions, and the required portion of these projects. If you get 90% of that total, you get an A. Does it have due dates? Well, there are due dates here, but I'm not going to enforce them strictly. There are due dates here, but if you do things late, I haven't been taking any penalty off at all. Please do. It's best for you to stay ahead. People put everything off till the last week. That's not good for you. But you should go ahead here. And I don't think they have midterm grades at this college, so it's all just the final grade. But you should know where you are. And so I've got a plan here, which chapters we're going to cover, and but I haven't got all the projects written yet, and I have a couple weeks at the end where I haven't quite decided what to do yet. But anyway, we'll have a lot covered by then. And so I've got about the first 2/3 of this course ready, and the last little bit I'm still working on. So, and the flag system doesn't have any due dates at all. You can do any project at any time. So, all right. So that's a summary of how you succeed in everything you have to do in this course. And I've already said I'll add everybody that wants to add. So I think that's it for course mechanics. So I'm going to stop this recording.